2016, I was living in Hong Kong working and really doing a daily grind of everything, all sorts, acting, music, product design, building stores, consulting. Coming to LA was a very different experience for me. In Asia, it's all business. Everywhere, the club, lunch, the gym, everywhere, it's business. Here it's more like relaxing and more real. It's like out there's the Matrix, and here I'm just a person. The West and the Eastern world to me is the same place, which is why maybe I can link the two so easily, because it's not like it's a difficult thing. Taiwan's a great market. I think that they're really up on what's going on in this world, and I think that they're actually a pretty mature street culture market. I think, I mean, I'm not just saying this because Eddie's here, but I think that they definitely should need something like an Undefeated out there, which is like a premium sneaker store. I think for Juice, we're going to be definitely delving into different cities, where our main focus is Asia right now, China, and then the line will go on. We have tons of collabos, and just hope that we got enough gas in the tank to keep on going, because we got so many projects right now. But super love to everyone that's shown us all the support in the world, and super love to all the people that hate on us, because without you guys, we wouldn't work so hard. So, for both sides, thank you, and all I can say is that I'm gonna keep working, and hopefully we'll make some good stuff.
Yeah, and she loved my.
But really what it is to just broaden your horizons and to look at the world in a more wider perspective. And I think acting gives me the opportunity to explore that much more. But what I really need to do when I'm not acting is to go out in the world and absorb all that information. And then I keep them in my mind, in my library, for when I can use them again when I'm acting. I think in my field, in my business, you come across barriers and challenges every day. And to be able to have the peace of mind to calmly look at the whole situation and learn how to make decisions off that is the most important. I think nowadays it's very hard for people to be in the moment. You're always thinking about what I got to do next, what happened yesterday, what I'm doing this. But what's happening right now in front of you? Are you enjoying that moment in front of you? That's the most important. And that's what we try to do in acting. And it's not necessarily about going to a certain place or arriving at a certain goal in life. But the important thing is about what you learn along the way in that journey. And to always keep your mind open about what you see before you get to the destination. Because your destination may not be important. It's about what that experience is along the way and how that enriches you as a human being. So whether it is traveling or whether it is your life in general, to always remember to this quote-unquote smell the roses, to appreciate what is happening around you and not be focused on just the end or just the goal. Life will turn and make its turns, and you just have to learn how to go with the flow and learn how to be ready for that, for every moment that changes in front of you.
And I just want to wrap up saying that being here in the Oxford campus really makes me nostalgic for my days at Williams. And when I look back on those 4 years, some of my fondest memories are spending time with my roommates, Stefan Papiano and Jason Price. And in fact, Jason is here in the audience today and made this special trip from London just to see me. And I suppose in the beginning we were strangers who didn't know much about the other. And sometimes we did compete for the shower, and there were times when we did intrude on each other's privacy. But I always loved listening to Stefan's stories about growing up in a Greek family and his opinions on what authentic Greek food really was. Or Jason's stories about wanting to make violins and to live in Cremona, Italy like Antonio Stradivari. And he did do that. And I'll never forget, many years later, when I played a Jason Price handmade violin for the first time, and how that felt. They were always attentive and respectful when I'd tell them about what it was like for me growing up in a Chinese household with strict parents who made me study. So we shared stories, but the strongest bonds between us were formed just sitting around and listening to music together. And I really do see that as a model for East and West. So that's why I want to share Chinese music with you today, because it's the best way I know how to create the lasting friendships that transcend all barriers and allow us to know each other truly, authentically, and just as we are. Thank you.
안녕하세요,汤唯입니다. Okay, since I'm still learning Korean, so I want to speak English. Thank you. It's really exciting now. This is the first time I've been invited to Blue Dragon Film Award ceremony here. And also, this is the first time I stand on this stage. It's a really nice stage as a presenter for this award. It's really honored. Thank you. My movie Late Autumn was released this year in Korea. And at this moment, I really want to say thank everyone, include my friend, my family. At this moment, I have another special thank I want to say to my parents. During shooting, my parents got sick. Both my parents got sick, but they didn't tell me anything until finished shooting in Seattle. And so I think I really understand their love. And if without their support, I cannot finish Late Autumn's shooting. So, 谢谢爸爸妈妈. And I have to say thank you for every Korean audience and all of you here. Your strong support and encouragement is the best gift for me from heaven. Thank you so much.